Right, I need to share this so I can wipe the floor with someone's team in Peewee. Win this game. Hopefully. I need 150 yards for Dalton Schultz.
NFL players dressed up as Cowboys and Vikings. Get ready for one more treat as Dallas takes on Minnesota. Next on EA Sports. Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, and CD, this is a passing league.
Minnesota versus Dallas.
But our ball game here features a couple of teams with strong offensive lines that really like to work the ground game.
And you and I have both heard from different people in the league who saying that's becoming a little bit of a lost art in the NFL, the ability to run the football. And we've heard from defensive coordinators who tell us that they play the pass first. That's not something you normally hear. But these two offenses, they're true to who they are. Both ranked in the top 5 in terms of rushing yardage. I think they're both going to use those massive offensive lines to try and wear down these defenses.
Just a shame he doesn't have Dalvin Cook this week.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 20.
Gonna hit him a couple of times, hopefully. Yeah.
Ready to go to work here. Their quarterback in his 10th season overall.
Not bad. 12 touchdowns. Rookie numbers over 7 weeks. Come on.
You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Oh, it's almost picked off. It's almost picked off. I thought he was going to catch that for a minute. It just didn't have enough air under it.
Downfield, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to flip one out
Well,
here to his running back.
nicely done. 1 for 2 for 4 yards. On, yep, 4 yards on a 3rd and 10.
Not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys.
I'll take it. Incoming Cowboy. Incoming Dak Prescott. There you go. That's actually how you do it. Not even talking about the fact that I've got double the interceptions.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish.
Did both of these teams have bye weeks or something?
Right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready.
There you go. That's the first catch for Dalton Schultz.
Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
You love to see it. You love to see it. First two catches go both to Dalton Schultz. Oh my God! 54. Can't run on him.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Draw play, Elliott. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Third down, now even tougher.
Yeah, this defense is having this defense got me a loss at the moment.
Now Prescott. Toward the sideline.
Amari Cooper, let's go.
Yes, he got a bump down, says the sideline.
Let's go, Amari.
That's good enough for a first down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards.
At least it's some sort of yardage, I guess.
Mentioning their usual starting running back out this week. The hope is it's just a short-term absence. But this is where it pays, Charles, to have a quality reserve that you can turn to when you need it.
And to me, they definitely have that because this is a guy who's more than capable of picking up the slack. And he's likely going to see a big share of carries as this one progresses. And how many times do we see running backs jump into the breach and have big games?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive.
Look at the Ernest Jones at the big nil last week.
From the gun.
Talk about running backs that came in that big game. Dalton Schultz.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Let's go. Let's go, Dalton.
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you
Love to see it.
an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off.
Oh, he's got 30 odd yards with the 115 he needs us.
They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice.
I was 100, is it only 125 that needs?
Whatever they did,
Okay.
formula looking good so far in this one. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with
Can I switch on to Van Der Esch, please?
organizations worry
Thank you, game.
is over
Be really nice if you would let me do that.
that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, here's Cousins.
I was about to say, I think it might be a pass play. Nice one, Urban. Just a shame you're like 31 and not getting paid.
Maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We're usually talking about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much.
Irv Smith is just...
He took him to the limit.
That was a broken tackle and a half, that.
12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how.
I thought that was 3rd down.
Guy who's not the most
Whoops.
mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. You defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after
Yes!
the most.
Yes, Lewis is having a game with the broken up
You can rush
passes
more
there.
aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. So
Not going to complain.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Home team codes can't enter the zone. I'm not even sure that the Viking who can enter the zone anyway. Oh no, it's Hunter. Okay. Oh my God, Kendrick is having a game.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
It's CD Lamb.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 28 yards.
How long until I eventually get to this run game going? That's the real question.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Eric Kendrick is blowing off every single gap I can possibly find. It's really getting on my nerves at this point.
The tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep...
Is Eric Kendrick's going to blow this one up as well? Do you got something called his... No? Just a good player, I guess.
A little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, the pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Give me 1 minute. Gotta get this done before 1.
Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal.
What's the 4th and goal? Or what's the 4th down?
They're going to have... Call it right now. No field goal here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the field goal.
And Zerline's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Simply because points are points.
These are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're
Okay, what a pass.
You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Nice.
But it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. So
It may be fortunate, but I'll take it.
Incompletion on first down. Throwing, Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
He's still in bounds very much. He's still
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to get it.
Oh, he stopped it. He's absolutely worked that one out.
In the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
I assume this is going within the 10.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as
Yeah.
he gets it away.
Down about the 9. Great.
And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
That's so annoying.
To me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game is crucial.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Oh, he should have picked that.
Incomplete.
Opportunity to change momentum. Big play right in his hands.
It's a huge play that they dropped.
Sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper.
And it's Amari Cooper.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it
Oh,
and the Vikings pick up the football. And he will take this
I can't believe that.
past the 40-yard line.
What a hit.
Talked this week about
God
ball
damn it.
security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field.
God damn it, Amari.
Going for it.
Oh, the right play as well.
The danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker. There's Madison getting it again on 2nd. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
That's a turnover I didn't want.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to John.
I got the ball at the half though, so I guess it's not bad.
Stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
He dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it. I will take that very much. Man, this is this is what it's watching what happened to me yesterday. This.
But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
Triple slant. That's a new one.
Because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain.
Oh, so this game does tack on.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here.
So it does tack on the yards you get for the pass and run. It just chalks off. It just counts up as a fumble. Number 9 done well there. Should have loved that.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And finally down he goes.
Let's go, Gallup.
Inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
God damn it.
Dalvin Tomlinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, there's still time.
That's what I didn't want.
Situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way?
Oh, go away.
15-yard line. Dalvin Tomlinson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this
30-0 at the end of the first half.
time here on Halloween. And
Not
trust me,
cool.
kids,
It's Halloween.
Charles Davis, every game you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Carson Wentz, 4 touchdown passes in the
Wow.
victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners as they defeated Jared Goff. Terrific.
The Lions won a game.
Needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Giants and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Kickoff, 8:15 Eastern Time. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Yeah, the Russian has been
Meanwhile, for the
embarrassingly
Vikings,
poor.
There's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the brink. Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter.
Not gonna lie, I can't remember what my game plan was at the start of the game with the defense. I was working.
Quarter of action.
Oh wow.
Chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
41 just blew that one up before I even got a chance to get going.
The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second?
Oh, God damn it.
A little bit more because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Don't know why Dak overthrew that by a mile.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Oh, for God's sake. catch the ball.
And now fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get the first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now...
That's the first thing they've done on offense all game, that.
Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Cousins now. That's complete to his running back.
God damn it.
Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
Well, exactly. It's running back, but...
Running from the shotgun with Madison. Now this will be a Vikings first down as he's got
that hit stick. God damn it.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground on
Yes, there you go. That's how you stop it.
stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins open here. Adam Thielen.
Yes, Thielen's got hit. Thielen's got
By the Cowboys.
the ball on the floor and it's Trevor Diggs running with it and getting through like 4 tackles.
These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
I certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's...
There you go. There's a fumble each.
Completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting.
Nice one, Dalton.
That's a good start for him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great
Oh, I threw that one straight at Kendrick.
try to put the hammer down.
I got lucky that. That one definitely
Nearly an interception. But
should have been an interception.
well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Elliott's now got 1,001 rushing yards.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
God damn it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Yes, nice hit, Van Der Esch.
Because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that where to get symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught right along the side.
God's sake.
Keeping the toes in bounds there.
How'd that...
He's been down in the
God damn
red
it.
zone.
Get sacked. Get sacked by Parsons.
Around the 28, Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And this one incomplete.
Nice.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver.
That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting.
Gets 7 there, but it
You're going to get a field goal out of it, so shutting them out is not an option.
Distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
McCann's kick up and good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on down, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after.
Oh, sneezing, man.
Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
Oh, come on, Schultz.
He can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you. Okay?
I like your attitude, but you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but he's got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they bring him to the
Not
ground
gonna
just
stop it.
shy of midfield.
He's breaking tackles like they're going out of business. You'd love to see it.
Man to bring down all night. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside
He
the
knew that was going in the direction of Schultz.
30 yards, the final
23 yards, 119, 125.
That was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Total defense, season rank 1, yards 361. Yeah, sounds like a good defense to me.
First run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They go to Elliott again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Prescott on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
God damn it.
The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out.
He's going to make one tackle.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert with a game.
All I wanted.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
No stopping him.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the
They've shut up. What you call it though? Down shots.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
I've given him enough points.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Cousins to throw it.
Can't even get back to first, to the down marker.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat, give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Lawrence, catch it.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Desperation time. Cousins on fourth down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's in.
That almost came down by multiple people.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it,
Touchdown! It's complete.
Dalton Schultz, there you go.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are closing in now on a 7-straight.
I thought they were going to do a Heineke-esque thing for me for a minute. Then.
This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. To throw, Cousins.
What a catch. What a catch.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Here's Cousins.
What?
Complete. Jefferson the target. 7 yards the pick up there.
In here. You can find it in here somewhere.
as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why
He needs to go on charge though, because it's barely.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down to the 35.
Oh, damn it.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Again, it's Cousins. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Hey, get him down.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, gonna net him 23 and a first. Now a give to Madison, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Third down now. Those last
2-minute warning.
indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Why is there just a giant R2 on my screen?
Now as they try to find a late score. Cousins.
Oh, I almost forced another one.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Fourth down, Cousins.
Well, that's gone out into a different planet.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, Elliott once more. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Third down, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
There you
3
go.
yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Brian.
And that's the end of the game.
Standing right on his own 5-yard line. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think
You
it's
don't
time
say.
for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish the season strong.
.9% completion, 309 yards, 100 rushing yards on the dot. Yeah, those stats don't make the prettiest of reading. I feel like he's booting me out after a game. You'll love to see it. Extra 10,000 XP for Dalton. I need a 40 apiece. Seven and 0. Already got the 7 wins I wanted. Well, Broncos is CPU. Falcons is CPU. Oh my god. Can I play a user in this one anytime soon? Because I'll leave that there.